Commanders family, welcome to another episode of BOYZ-N-BURGUNDY with your boy T-May back in the building. And we also have the one, the only OG Zeke is in the building. What's going on, Zeke?
What's going on, T-May? How's everything with you, my man?
Good, man. Good. Just chilling. How you doing?
Good, man. Ready to kick this thing off again, man. Excited, and let's do it.
All right, man. Let's do it. On this episode, family, we are going to talk about the possible NFL trade candidates, the guys that could be on that trading block that the Commanders should be interested in. They should be. So if our front office won't do it, we're going to do it right here on BOYZ-N-BURGUNDY. So, but before we get into that, Zeke, I want to talk about this one guy who recently came out and said, hey, I wouldn't mind playing for the Washington Commanders. The one, the only Stefon Diggs. We talked about this before.
Right.
What would you do, man? Would you sign this guy if he was AP? Put on your general manager's hat, man. If you AP right now, what would you do?
Think about this for a sec. It ain't gonna take me that long. All his stuff is in the past. All the criminal stuff is being resolved. Ain't nothing else going on. So I'm signing Stefon Diggs. Bring him in, man. Let's see what he can do. He's still the number one, man. Even at his age, he still can get it. He still gets open, man. So bring him in. Terry,
you want Cardi B in the building? You want Cardi B at FedEx Field? You know,
she ain't gonna be
the whole entourage.
No. It's gonna be like what's your boy with the Chiefs, you know, and
Kelsey and
Kelsey and what's
the
up,
untalented what's the lady? I can't remember there.
I can't think of a name, but
whatever.
It's like them, man. You know, they had their own suite. You know, Travis Kelsey mom. So, you know, Cardi B can get her own suite. They can do their own thing. They ain't got to be up there with Adam Peters. You know, they ain't got to be up there with the own and all that stuff. You know, we ain't asking for all that. But I just want the dude to get on the field. You know, you know, catch some balls, man. Score some touchdowns. That's what I'm saying. So I'm with it, man. Sign him. Bring him in. Let's do it. Do it.
Well, listen, I think we should get this guy. No question about it, man. We need a guy. We need a wide receiver 2. He could be the wide receiver 1. Who knows? Boy, he can still ball. Right?
Yes.
There's no joke about it. This guy can ball. He got 1,000 yards last season with Drake May. He could probably do the exact same thing with Jaden Daniels, probably more. So I think we should sign this guy maybe to a 1-year deal. Nothing crazy. You want to get this guy crazy money. Just give him something. Get him in the building. Get him on the field. And let's see what he can do.
What is he, 30, 34, something like that?
Yeah, he's up there. I mean...
Hey, but he still he plays like he like 24. You know, he still can play.
He still can play.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna say.
Let's see what he did last season, man. He was the Patriots. Drake May.
He missed a few games too at the beginning of the season too. So
all right, Stefon Diggs, right? He had 1,013 yards last season, 4 touchdowns. You know, he can do that here. I'm sure he can probably give us 7, 8. Jaden Daniels.
Right. I'm with it.
Yeah, this guy is from Gaithersburg, Maryland. A local product.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I like this guy. He went to college in Maryland.
Yes, he did.
And honestly, I remember when this guy became a free agent back before he went to where did he go before this? Buffalo, I think.
He was what was he? Buffalo?
He went to Buffalo.
Yeah.
And I wanted the Commanders to get him then.
Right.
When he went to Buffalo, but we didn't make a move.
What was his original team? And then he got traded to Buffalo.
His original team was Minnesota.
Right.
Minnesota.
Oh, that's so far
a free
back.
Agent. Yeah, he went to Buffalo, and I wanted to. That was 2020. I wanted the Commanders to get him then, but we didn't.
Damn.
We didn't want to pay the money for this guy. So
this dude got a lifetime in the NFL.
Oh shit! So Minnesota, played for Buffalo. The Texans for
my God, forgot all about that.
8 games at the Texans, and then he went to New England. He played all 17 games last year.
Yeah. Oh, he's 17. I thought he missed a game or two. You know what? He was out.
17.
He was out all preseason. He was out all preseason. He was still coming back from the knee injury with the Texans.
Right.
Yep.
Texans he played 8 games. So
Yep. He was coming back from the knee injury. Wasn't sure is he going to be ready for the start of camp. And boom, he didn't play no preseason. And first game of the season, he was out there ready to go. So, And he can play all the three positions too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. He definitely can.
So he can line up and play X, Y, Z, whatever you want him to do. So he will be a good blend, man. Get him in, move Terry, wherever Terry you want to move Terry. So
right.
I like it. I love it.
Put Antonio Williams wherever.
Yep.
That'll be a nice trio. Scary Terry Diggs and my man AW.
And don't forget Chig. Don't forget
Chig in the building. Yeah, yes. I would definitely go after this guy. No question about it, man. I would go after this guy ASAP.
Yes.
ASAP.
Yes. I wouldn't even waste no time, man. Let's do it. Sign him.
All right. Let's talk about these possible trade candidates. All right.
Right.
We still got the holes at corner, center, wide receiver. There's some guys out there they could be on the block. The problem is the 2027 draft is stacked with talent. Exactly. You want to give us the draft capital? Probably not, right?
Nah.
But we still got to talk about these guys. We got to talk about these guys no matter what.
Right. We got to do our due diligence. That's what we do.
Yeah, we have to.
Yes.
We have to. So let's jump into the wide receivers, man. The wideouts. The sexy position. You got a guy on the board. You know this guy right here, my man DK Metcalf. Would you trade for this guy? 29 years old, still productive, big body wideout. Same age as Terry, basically. Came in the same year as Terry, right?
Yeah, actually, he might be a little younger.
A year younger?
Like that? Yeah, because Terry came in older,
Right.
He was older because he played all 4 years. So, was it DK, AJ, Brown, all of them came in the same time. They all got the same agent. So,
right.
But he still can play for sure.
He still can play.
It just low draft capital. I probably would try to swing it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Pittsburgh, they're not going to want too much for this guy. I mean, you're not going to give him one. You're not going to give him two. You may they may want multiple picks though. So you may have to give them, maybe a 3, a 5, a 4, a 6, something like that next year.
You might can swap picks. You know what I'm saying?
You might can swap picks.
Sure. give them a 5, and then they give you back a 6 in DK.
Right.
Something like that.
Right.
So
right.
I would consider it. I definitely would consider it.
I would consider it. I mean, he had 850 yards last year, 6 touchdowns with Aaron throwing him the ball, man.
Aaron was garbage.
Yeah, he can do that with the Commanders with JD. He can probably get you 1,000 easily. Okay.
Exactly.
So I think I'm open to this guy. I'm open
to it. I mean, to me, anybody like that with outside of Terry, you got to consider it. You got to consider it.
You have to
consider it. Yes.
You have to.
Yes. No doubt.
Okay. This next guy, you mentioned his name a little bit earlier. AJ Brown for the Philadelphia Eagles. You want that guy in burgundy and gold?
I want his talent, but I don't want the problems that he brings to the locker room. I mean, and the dude is, he's mega talented, man.
He's a talented guy.
He's really uncoverable, to be honest. When he's got his head out there, you can't cover that dude, man. No, he is just a brute strength guy that can run routes. So, but I just can't have him with his problems coming in the locker room, and as volatile as he is, man. And if he don't get a ball, he mad. He making subliminal comments and things of that nature. So, I gotta pass, man. I got to pass, teammate.
This guy, his nickname should be the destroyer of locker rooms. Okay? You destroy Tennessee. You destroy Philly.
Exactly.
We do not want this guy coming to DC destroying the Commanders' chemistry, man. We don't want this guy. We don't want this guy. No.
Nah, I pass. Nah.
I love his talent, like you said, but I don't want this guy here, man.
Dude is uber talented, man. He is what you want, on the field, but he can block.
Can't cover this guy.
He can run routes. He blocks. He can catch literally everything that comes his way, man. I've seen this dude make some amazing catches. So, but I just can't have him in the locker room, man. I can't have that in the locker room. We trying to build a culture now, and we can't have somebody come in and just set that back. So
toxic
much as
guy
I
like
love his
that.
talent, man, I'll pass on him. I'll pass.
All right. Well, let's keep going, man. We got another guy. You might like this guy. I think you might like this guy. Jerry Jeudy from the Cleveland Browns, only 27 years old. All right, he might be on a trading block. You said it earlier, behind the scenes, that the Cleveland Browns picked up some wide receivers in the draft.
Yes.
They could partner this guy, man. They could. What do you think about this guy, Jerry Jeudy?
I think I would like it. I like to have him. I think they can get him in on the low end. What is his deal right now? He can't be that expensive right now either. I know he did sign an extension maybe in 25, I'm thinking. But it wasn't that big of an extension back then. So it's definitely you can fit. Jerry Jeudy, he has great talent. He's the receiver Washington needs, man. They need a guy that can line up and just stretch the defenses. Boom, just go.
Yeah, his cap number this season would be about $10 million.
$10 million. Okay, right.
That's it.
Yeah. That's it. What would you give up for him though? That's the whole, coming back.
Yeah, that's the big question, man. Let me check his stats from last season. He had a pretty good season last year. Who was the quarterback? Oh, Shedeur Sanders. He was the quarterback all season? Shedeur?
Nah, well, they started with I think it was
the
Joe
old
Flacco.
Dude, right? Joe Flacco, right.
Baltimore. Then they went to Dylan Gabriel.
Ooh.
Dylan played for a little bit, but he was atrociously bad.
Yeah,
and they had to go to Shedeur at that point. I think Dylan played like 3 games, and then Shedeur came and finished the season. Shedeur had some good little moments, man. He had some good moments.
He was okay. He was okay.
Yeah, but not enough for me to sit here and say he's their starting quarterback. So and then they did go out and get weapons. They went out and added receivers in the first and second round, Cleveland. So
yeah,
they got room to let Jerry walk. They got room to let him walk. They got room to because they still in a building mode. So
yeah,
and they got picks for next year coming in where next year's draft will be real heavy, especially at quarterback. So
supposed to be deep.
Right. So they could probably afford to let Jerry go. And I'll take him.
Yeah, he had 50 receptions last season for 602 yards, only 2 touchdowns, but that's not his fault. He only had 2 TDs because his quarterbacks, all 3 of them, were trash.
Yeah.
Right? All 3 of them dudes were trash. So you get him in here, put Burgundy and gold on his back, TD. I think this guy can get you more than 600 yards easily, and more than 2 touchdowns.
Easy. I'm with it. I mean, so far, man, and just outside AJ Brown, what we've gone through right now, he's definitely yes.
Man, Jerry Jeudy,
bring him in.
Could possibly be wearing burgundy and gold next season, man. We'll see. Well, this coming season.
Yes.
Let's see. So we have another guy. Well, we got 3 more guys, and all 3 of these guys, I already know what you're going to say, but we got to ask the question anyway. This guy from the Minnesota Vikings, Jordan Addison. That to me is a hard yes. All right.
Yes.
This guy is very talented.
Yes.
What you think about that guy, man?
I think they got room too. The Minnesota let him go. So what I think about bring him in. If you can trade for him, he might be a little more costly though. You might have to start talking maybe a 2nd or 3rd round pick. And he's only 24.
Yeah, 24 years old.
This is his 3rd year. So I would, for sure. He's still way on the young side. So I would move a 2nd, maybe try to at least a 3rd at the worst case.
Right.
And to go get him. I think he missed some games last year with the PED suspension or something like that. He missed like 3-4 games.
All right.
But he came in, he played well, and then again, a horrible quarterback situation. JJ McCarthy. Yeah, that's oh my God, that's I didn't even have him on my draft board if I was a general manager. JJ McCarthy was not on my draft board, so I don't know why they
was just kind of hoping that he would turn out to be.
I think they moved up and got him too. I think they moved up.
They did. They thought they had something in there, and they still might, but right now I'm gonna say they missed on that guy.
Yeah, they missing. It's a work in progress for sure. So, and then they just signed Juwan Jennings, from San Francisco.
Yes, they did for San Francisco, about $8 million a year. Commanders could have got that done, but that's a whole nother topic, man.
Yeah, it is. Topic. I would if I can get him, I would definitely give him a call.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he missed 3 games last season. He had 610 yards last season, 3 touchdowns. My only gripe with this guy is, and it's something petty, it's something small, and his height, 5'11". We got Terry, we got AW who's coming in about 5'11", maybe 6 foot, but I would still make a move for this guy. The question is, where would you play him? Is this slot guys? He put him on the outside opposite Terry.
Outside.
You got AW in the building too. So where you gonna put this guy?
Outside.
Okay.
He can play outside. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't watch Minnesota enough, but I don't recall seeing him ever play in the slot. He's lined up wide. He's more like a I guess X or Z for them.
Right.
When he got Jefferson, Jay Jettis, so he was always outside. I've rarely seen him line up in the slot. So
right.
And I think Antonio Williams for us, our rookie from that we signed, our 3rd round pick.
I
think he can play anywhere. I think that was the whole key when they drafted him, is so that he can play all 3 wide receiver positions and he can get open, and his suddenness and things like that. So you might ask him to move into the slot, and you grab Addison, put him outside. Right. So yeah, but let them figure it out. Get him.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just go get the guy.
Yeah, come on,
go. And then you can figure it out later. Yeah, okay, so let's keep rolling, man. This next guy right here, we get this guy, man. I think you could put us down as the lock to win the NFC East. This guy for the Jacksonville Jags, Brian Thomas Jr., BTJ, former teammate of Jaden Daniels at LSU. This guy could be on a trading block. It was already talked about it before the draft. They might trade this guy. No takers. Nobody wanted to give up some draft capital for this guy. Could be close to 2027 draft capital. Get this guy in the building. Team him up with JD again. Let him work their magic. And this guy's he's a big body wide receiver. Still young.
Yes.
What you think, man? What you think?
Well, yes. Just look.
6'2", 209 pounds.
What am I doing? That's not even hesitation.
23 years old.
I mean, when we drafted Jaden, that was my move then. I wanted us to trade back up into the 1st round to get Brian Thomas. No question. That was hands down. And he came out, had a phenomenal rookie season. Last year was down.
Yeah, last year was down.
I think it was the system change. He struggled with the new coach, the new system. And it took a while for him to pick it up. And then they went and added a few other receivers. And then they had, what's the kid that they already had, Parker Washington. He stepped up. And they was pretty good. They traded for a dude from the Raiders. I can't recall. But they may not need him. They may not need him.
Well,
don't forget Travis Hunter.
They're trying to squeeze him out because they got Travis Hunter and a couple other weapons. They trying to get some draft capital for this guy. They're trying to phase him out.
Right. I think they reached too high though. Right.
Yeah.
I think they wanted a number 1 for him, and I wouldn't give up a 1.
No, you can't give up a 1. I would give up a 3rd, something like that for this guy.
Actually, I said Jordan Anderson might cause the most out of this list. I mentioned Brian Thomas. Brian Thomas would cause he be the most expensive, as far as draft capital, things of that nature. Man, dude, they try to keep what you can for 27, and try to maybe move a little small piece in 27, a piece of 28, something like that. I would try to figure it out. Brian, I would, if I'm Washington, that's the one person I would have been on the phone calling is Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And bugging them to they get tired. Right. Yeah. I'm calling them every week. You're gonna see Washington's number on the speed on the call ID, and it was like,
no question about it.
They know what they're calling for. Just get it done. Get it done. So yes, Brian Thomas for sure. Yes. Yeah. He's number 1 on this list for me.
Yeah, for me so too. I would definitely go after that guy. Heavy. I mean, that guy.
He's number 1.
Man, he's such a talent, man. If you can get him and Jaden Daniels, they know each other very, very, very well. So they come on, man. That would be magic getting this guy back to DC or in DC. With his former teammate, man, be great.
Exactly.
Be great.
Yeah, I would. Right. That's hands down, man. Hands down. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So we got another guy, and you mentioned this guy behind the scenes earlier too, and this guy from the Buffalo Bills, Keon Coleman.
This dude is young,
Yeah, young
sneaky.
guy.
His size, what he's about 6'4".
He's a big dude, man. This guy's a big dude, and
Yeah,
he's good. He's been playing with my man Josh Allen. So look, he's used to playing with good quarterbacks.
right,
Okay,
right.
so this guy is 6'3",
Mm-hmm.
213 pounds, only 22 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Last season, he had 404 yards, 4 TDs with my man Josh Allen. So you know what he could do with JD. He's gonna give you that. He's gonna give you more than that. He'll probably
He
give you
gonna give you more than that.
7 to 8, somewhere around there.
He's definitely volatile on the field. He's had some moments explosive, and then he had some moments you looking like, where is Keon Coleman?
Yeah, but disappear on you.
Yeah, quickly.
Invisible man.
Exactly, and I think that's what their frustration was with him. But if they want to move him, I'm not running away from young talent like that. Actually, I think he's the youngest on this list too, at 23. So
yeah, he would be 23.
His size.
He just turned 22.
Right.
No, he turned. I'm sorry. He turned 23.
23
next week.
Right.
Wow. Next week, this guy turns 23 years old.
So look,
that's incredible.
You can grab him and you can move him to your solid X, which then move Terry to your Z, and let Terry be the one to stretch the field and make, pull the defenses with him, the coverages, and that'll free him up. Because that's another thing too in Buffalo. Buffalo scramble for wide receivers. They do the trade deadline thing every year, trying to bring somebody in, don't work out. So, and because they don't never hit it in the draft, and then Coleman should have been a hit, but they didn't develop him the way he needed to come through. So, I'm with it. I'm signing. Let's do it. Get him.
I think if you get this guy, if you could trade something in this guy, you won't have to trade that much for this guy at all. I would say probably you may have to do a multiple pick trade, but it'll be late draft, picks for this guy. It won't be nothing.
I think it'll be late. I think he probably be the cheapest, because I think they more disappointed than anything. So I think we rather just go ahead and just recoup. I'm sorry, anything they could. So I think he would be, for the youngest one, he'd probably be one of the cheapest ones to get too. Definitely mid-round picks. So give him a call, man. I'll be on the phone, man. My phone I'll be ringing up everybody.
Yeah, I mean, we need help
at all. It's at all cost. Let's get in some guys, man, to help our young quarterback to thrive.
Look, the time is now. Exactly. On this rookie deal, and can't keep playing around. It's okay. We got next year. It's all right. We got next year. We make some moves, man. We got to make some moves. No question about that.
Nah, NFL ain't built like that, man. You can't plan for next year. You got to play it out, because these dudes, they only staying healthy for so long, and you want to get the best out of them while you have them. So next year they tanking whatever, like the NBA.
You gotta get some guys in here.
That's garbage. That's garbage.
Get back to the playoffs. That's what it's all about.
Exactly. And that's the only way you're gonna do it. Got to go out and bring in talent. Got to bring in talent. Can't sit here and go get them. Go get them. Literally everybody on this list I go get. So
except for my man AJ.
Except for AJ. Yep.
Yeah, poor AJ, man. Nobody want that guy, man. Poor fella.
He can be writing head case books and stuff, mind control books.
Yeah, I think that type of attitude in the NFL, man, is dwindling, man. People just don't want that. They don't want that Ocho Cinco, Terrell Owens type stuff, man. They don't want that.
Yeah, he can do commercials. Let him go back and he can do them, manifesting Geico commercials and stuff.
Yeah.
So, all right. I move.
Okay. All right, let's switch gears, man. We still need, secondary help. So let's start off with the safeties. And there's a couple of dudes that name is pretty much on the trading block. And not a lot to see here, though. But this other guy you did mention earlier, too, this guy, Jesse Bates, the third from the Atlanta Falcons, man. He's 29 years old. I think he can play, man. I like this guy. The question is, will we have to give up to get this guy? That's the question.
Was Jesse Bates, when he went to Atlanta, that was a free agent move, so it cost for them to get him at the time. And Jesse Bates, man, literally, he's probably one of the best free safeties in the game. So
6'1", 210.
Yeah.
29. He had 57 tackles last season, 3 interceptions, and 6 pass breakups.
Right. So
he's a ball hawking guy, man. That's what we need.
Yeah, we need that. So I'm not. Yeah, Jesse Bates, I would be on the phone trying to work out a deal with him. I kind of feel like too he could be a cut candidate as well on June after June 1st.
June 1st, he could be. Yeah. He could be.
So
he could be.
You keep your eyes on him, and right now get on the phone with him because you might can get him cheap.
You get him cheap. If they're gonna cut him anyway, look, just give him a call and say, hey, we can give you a 5th round pick for this guy just to get him off your hands. You don't want him. They're gonna end up probably, like you said, cutting him anyway, and you get nothing for this guy. So
right. So yeah, I would definitely, but yes, bring him in. Definitely try to get on the phone. Let's work something out, man. And it won't cost no high draft capital. You might can even push it back to 28. 28 or something like that.
You might. Yeah. You might can push it back.
Yeah. So I'll go for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got another guy on this list, and my man Buda Baker, Arizona Cardinals, 30 years old.
Wow.
That guy could be on the trading block. They're trying to get this guy out of Arizona.
Wow. Yeah, they got enough. They got enough running backs, so they got to get rid of everybody else and add more running backs.
Everybody else. Yeah, I don't know how they building this team, man. It's weird.
Yeah. And they had like 6 running backs on the field at the same time.
Cardinals are weird, man. This is a weird squad.
Yeah, but staying on point. Yeah, Buda Baker. Yes, Buda Baker healthy. He's a menace. He's definitely he's on the smaller side for free safeties, but he's definitely still a ball hawk.
Yeah, he's on the smaller side of the game.
Yeah, I think he's like 5'10", 5'11", something like that.
Yeah, 5'10", 195 pounds. But listen, man, this guy led their team in tackles last season. 120.
Right.
20 tackles.
Yeah.
We could do some things with that.
Oh, wow. And honestly, what we kind of building toward now, what we're going to be looking to try to get pressure on quarterbacks, then we're just going to be asking him to sit back deep, make a tackle when necessary and actually ball hawk. And even with his size, he's a pretty good ball hawk. So,
no question about it.
Buda Baker, yes. Yeah. Try to get something done.
It's some guys, man, that we could probably trade for some guys.
Yeah,
like I said before, man, giving up that draft capital for 27 would be tough for me. I really don't want to do it, but at the same time, if it's late draft capital, I wouldn't mind it to get some talent in here for this coming season, man. I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, it's that's part of team building. I know next year's draft is supposed to be pretty stacked, but
it's supposed to.
And then I heard somebody else say don't overrate it. Don't overrate it either. So
yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, stay focused on what's right now. We worry about 27 when we get here, right? And then we try to win games to get to the Super Bowl for 26, 27. So if it calls them not getting on Buda Baker, Jesse Bates or something like that, then to me you got to rethink things, because it's about team building and winning. So go get them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's stay in the secondary, man. That's about all the safeties that are out there. So, but it is some corners out there that we can possibly look at. We can possibly bring these guys in via a trade. And the first guy is a Kansas City Chief, my man Fulton. This guy's 28 years old. I didn't pay too much attention to this guy. I'm not gonna front, man. So I'm not even sure what Fulton can do at corner.
I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not. I was never really high on the Chiefs defenses, other than
the secondary, man.
And they let go of their best corners this past, so
they let them walk.
Yeah, the top 2 guys they let walk. One was a free agent, the other one they traded to the Rams was McDuffie. So I really don't know much about Fulton to even sit and say, oh yeah, let's go out and he might be cap casualty that they might try to add later. So I wouldn't. I'm not, unless they know more about him, I don't. So, and then, they got the resources.
Yeah, I don't know too much about this guy. But he's a smaller corner, man. So for me, I mean, that takes him off my list, just being 5'11".
Okay, right.
I like,
we
long,
need some size.
Rangy
6'1",
corners,
6'1", 6'2", maybe. We'd add some more length out there. So, that'd be a hard pass for me. I don't know enough to actually, but for right now, for what I kind of just see on paper, I'll pass. Not bad.
Yeah, I think I would pass on this guy too. Like I said, I don't know too much about him, but at the same time, this being 5'11", that's enough for me. So I think I would definitely pass on this guy, no question about it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so this next guy, we got a 49er on the board, Lenore. I don't know too much about this guy either. He's 27 years old. You know, I'm pretty sure he had some dealings with Adam Peters or the scouting team or something. So they probably know this guy.
Yeah.
And they might well want to trade for this guy.
Yeah, Adam did for sure. He knows about him. So if he think, you know, they can get something out of him, or is he a good scheme fit for what they're trying to do, I would consider him for sure.
But again, 5'10". 5'10" corners, man. Look, we already got my man, Amir Robinson, man, when he's 5'9".
Right.
We got Mikey Sanders.
Mikey
was 5'10", 5'11".
5'10", 5'11", right.
You got big play Trey. He got some good size on him.
Trey 6 foot.
So 6 foot, 6'1", something right there.
6'1", yeah.
You know, I don't know, man. This guy right here, Lenore, man, I think I would pass on this guy just for the strength of his size. He's just too small.
Yeah.
You know, this guy, what if my man AJ Brown don't get traded?
Right.
Who we going to put on AJ Brown? Who we going to put on CD Lamb? Who we going to put on Malik Neighbors?
Right. George Pickens.
Who going to put on? Come on, man.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It would be embarrassing.
Yeah, we got to look at size. We got to look at size and athleticism for sure. You know.
Yeah. So for me, this will be a hard pass, man. I'll pass on this guy just on the strength of his size alone. Yeah, I will pass on this guy, no question about it. New York Football Giants, right in the division, man. We got my man Deonte Banks, former Turk. Now, I think I wanted this guy in the draft. What was it? A couple years ago? Was it 2 years ago? 2023.
2023. Yeah.
This guy's still only 25 years old, man. I like him, man. He was out there getting tough with Terry. You know, trying to bully Terry around. Terry wasn't having that though. Terry put him in his place. But I still like this guy, man. I still like this guy a lot. Banks, and he's a Turk. You can get this guy in the building.
What's his? I remember Deontay. He actually
6'2".
Yeah, he was actually drafted a little high.
Yeah, he was.
But the dude was definitely one of the fastest corners out there coming out. So. Dude, I would try to figure out if any way possible. I know it's hard to trade within the division, but if he's available, Giants ain't gonna say no, but they can get some draft capital. Yeah. So, but I would, for sure, I would definitely try to.
Go after this guy, man.
He's definitely and a former Terp, bring him home. Yeah, he'll be excited.
And like I said before, man,
this practice is gonna be scrappy.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's tough. Yeah.
Them practice gonna be scrappy. You get him in there, him and Terry still gonna be going at it.
Still be mad at each other, man. Still pissed off.
Yeah, so I'm with it.
I like that guy too, man.
Yeah,
All right, so this next guy.
That's something I want. Yes, that's
a yes
sure,
right there.
Yes.
Okay, I feel you. I feel you on that one. Okay, so this next guy is a Denver Bronco, my man Riley Moss. Only 26 years old. Let's check his size, though. I mean, to me, that's the catalyst right there. That's your Achilles heel for joining the Burgundy Gold. If you're small, you're not welcome here, baby. You can't come.
I think Riley got some size. What is this?
My man Riley Moss, 6 foot. Yeah, he's 6 foot 1.
I remember him
this right here. This is a white dude, man. White dude.
Yeah.
Who's the baddest white cornerback ever, man? Who was the baddest white cornerback ever?
Man. Jason. What's it? Jason. What's that dude?
Strayhorn or something?
Strayhorn, yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Oh man.
With the Giants, that guy with the Giants, man. He was pretty good.
Hey, Riley Moses. I definitly I'm sorry. I remember him. He was at Iowa. He played at Iowa. Yeah. He was probably let me see. They probably got him. Was he fourth round, third round? I think he's third. Third
round pick. Yeah, round 3.
I remember Riley Moss. Yeah.
83rd overall.
Yeah, and he got good speed. You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He might be on the trading block, man. This guy might be.
Give Denver a call. Yeah. Give Denver a call.
He's a solid corner, man. He wear number 21.
I'll be surprised. He ain't wearing 21. It's not happening here now.
No, you can't do that.
No, he came with 21.
No, you can't do that.
Can he have anything symbolizing 21? 21 and a half, any of that? Nah. He can't work with that.
This, man. You know, I think this dude could work out.
Yeah, I would go at him for sure. Yeah, definitely. Right. So him and Banks, definitely.
Him and Banks. Banks would be my number one option right there. Yes. My man Banks would be my number one option, and BTJ for wide receiver would be my number one option.
Banks right with his size and speed, dude. Yeah. Cause then yeah, no question. Yeah, no question. Him and Nick Cross played together at Maryland. So
yeah. That's right. Yeah.
They were together. Yeah. I think they was in the same draft. Yeah.
I think so.
So yeah. Both of them was running like 4.3s, you know. So yeah. Okay. Definitely. No question. All right.
So we got one more guy, man. We got one more guy that could be on a trading block. So the Washington Commanders give this guy a call. Could we give this guy the honor of putting on burgundy and gold? This guy's a Detroit Lion. Terrion Arnold. Yeah. 6 foot, 195. Yeah. This guy is pretty good. I've seen this guy in action. You know, we see him in action.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions a couple of times. We know that.
And he went to Alabama, so I definitely watched him.
Yeah, he went to Alabama. This guy, this guy's pretty good. He's a pretty good corner. He could be on the trading block.
I'm a little surprised that, you know, that if he is on the block. I'm surprised at all these guys we named that they're actually on the trading block. That's definitely crazy. Yeah. So, but Arnold, all three of them, but Arnold, I would give a big yes, thumbs up. He was a definitely solid press man at Alabama. And whoa. That's crazy. He's with Detroit. What's their safety? They were together at Alabama. Yeah, Brian Branch. They were together. They were together at Alabama. Yep. I wanted. Oh man, I was falling all over Brian Branch that year.
I wanted that guy, man.
Also, and he had said Washington told him they were going to draft him. Yeah. He said they told him they were going to draft him.
Yeah, they should have.
That was a Ron Rivera stuff.
Yeah, they should have got that guy, man. I don't know what you're thinking.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they passed on that one. That was a hard pass on that one for me. That they, you know, that was unforgivable. Those were the moments where I was like, okay, let's time to move on from Ron Rivera.
The other guy was unforgivable.
The corner they
Gonzalez. Yeah, you bypass Gonzalez for Emmanuel Forbes.
The pick right after Gonzalez goes to New England. The next pick.
New England was like, "Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for not taking this guy. Thank you."
And would be crazy.
Could have had Gonzalez here right now.
Right. He'd be here with his brother-in-law, our offensive coordinator. That's his brother-in-law.
This is crazy, man.
And we passed on this dude. I was like, wait a minute. That was unforgivable right then. That was it.
Ron Rivera, man.
I was like, man, get this.
Ron Rivera.
Get out.
Ron Rivera. Yeah.
Go.
Ron Rivera's terrible. He was terrible.
Go.
Talent evaluator, man. He was just awful.
Go.
Jesus Christ. Terrible guy.
Tired of everything. Get out. Please.
Yeah.
Clean out your locker. The coaches get lockers.
Yeah, I don't know. He got an office, but clean your office out, man.
Clean your office out there.
Get this guy out the building right now.
Goodbye.
Emmanuel Forbes over Christian Gonzalez.
Exactly. He need a playmaker. Need a guy that, you know, dude, that's so volatile. You cannot, that's not a stat to count. You don't count a stat on interception, you know, that you created. That was just being in the right place at the right time. And that's not a stat. That's a volatile stat. So that was just crazy to play off of that. This dude got a lot of interceptions.
So weird.
And he didn't enforce them. So some of the tip passes, things of that nature. So get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know who scouted him should have got fired.
They should have got fired, man. That was terrible. That was a terrible pick. All right, so that's all the corners, defensive backs, safeties, whatever. But I still got one more guy before we get out of here, man.
Okay.
Wide receivers, that's it. But I still got one more guy who could be on a trading block, and you know why? They just drafted a guy in this year's draft, which is going to push this guy out the door. Can he push this guy straight to DC? Kayvon Thibodeau, man. Edge rusher. You know, we got edge rusher. We don't really need an edge rusher. But can you have too many? Can you have too much edge rush talent?
I was kind of shaking my head. You can never have enough talent there.
You can never have enough talent.
So for me, if you can work it out, yeah, no question. I mean, the Giants crazy for even wanting to trade him. You like you just
they
said.
got a backlog at edge rushers. To me, is you can never have too many, but at the same time, they have too many. If you know what I'm saying.
Right.
They got too many guys to play the same position. That's why I was so surprised when they went with my man Reese in the draft. I don't know why they didn't go
Bill Reese,
Sonny Styles or Master
Caleb Downs.
Caleb Downs. I'm sorry, Caleb Downs, something like that, because their secondary is trash. Yeah. It's awful.
They might have a little overflow. We don't.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't. So we can get them. Definitely.
This guy could be on the blocks, man. This guy could be. This guy's 6'5", 258 pounds. You run a 3.4, he will fit in perfectly in that. This guy could possibly be a double-digit sack guy.
Right.
He could be.
Right.
He really could be, man.
I would definitely look at it for sure. I mean, Washington is not a team to sit here and turn away talent, for sure.
Right.
We are on paper, I really feel like this is the best team we've had, even including the team 2 years ago that played in the NFC Championship game. Sure. I think we're actually close to that team, but not saying we're, NFC Championship team, but I think we're close to that team on paper. We just got to get the right break, stay healthy. Jaden got to play out his mind. And then, again, the weapons that we've added, we definitely can compete with other teams, but we still need talent. We still need players. So I'm not turning down anything, now. Nah.
Okay, so, all right.
Okay.
You get on the phone, you call the Giants.
Yeah.
You acquire this guy.
Yes.
Thibodeau.
Yes.
We're running a 3-4.
Yes.
Where's he gonna play? Where you gonna put him?
Outside.
Who's going to the bench? Who's going to sit down?
You
got Sonny Styles in the middle. You got my man Leo Chenal in the middle.
You
got Oway on the outside. You just paid that guy big bucks. And you got my man Frankie, and don't forget this guy, Jordan McGee on the outside.
Right.
So who's going to the bench? Or how about this? You could trade Louvu, man. You can trade Louvu, get him out the door.
Then that's the move. Then you put now if we looking in the trade market to bring in talent, we should be putting players on the trade block as well.
You can probably get rid of Louvu, man.
So Louvu would be a guy. He would be on the block. And we keep forgetting what's the dude from New England, Kason.
Yeah.
So he's a linebacker, stand up in as well.
Right.
So, but
would you trade Jordan McGee if you bring in my man Thibodeau? Now Jordan McGee, listen, man. Let's be fair to this guy. This guy, he sat behind my man B-Wag for 2 seasons.
Exactly.
That shit should have been his year.
Exactly.
They brought my man B-Wag back, and he still had to sit behind B-Wag again, being patient.
Right.
He was the good commander. Right. B-Wag is gone. They bring in Sonny Styles. This guy still can't catch a break, man. He can't get on the field.
Sometimes,
now we may trade him.
Right. Sometimes it's like
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
Sometimes like that. Hey, you know what? I feel like it just, you probably should keep him. But if you get look, it's business. So put him on the block. Let me requote that. Put him on the block. See what happens.
Right.
Because if you can move him, if you can bring in a Thibodeau, something like that, then you got to look at it and shake it up. Because actually right now what they've done so far, we still got a conundrum of trying to figure out who we're gonna play in certain positions, and that's a good thing. This linebacker core is a strong linebacker core.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have. So if it get to that point, then consider it. Yes, I would consider it, but I would hate for them to let him go.
Yeah, Jordan McGee is, look,
he's a quiet favorite for me, even though he hasn't played a lot. Man. Right, he's shown so many flashes, and it's just hard to not see him come all the way through. So I would definitely I would put him on because it's a business, but I won't be disappointed if they were to trade him or they wasn't. I'll be happy if he stayed. I'm definitely a little more happier if he stayed.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the problem is, and it's just the fact that it's just we don't have anywhere for the man to play. To be honest, even if you keep him, even if you look ahead, next year if you trade for a guy like Thibodeau, you got Thibodeau who is still young. You got Oweh, who's going to be here for a while. Sonny Styles, of course, is going to be here for 10 years. And Leo Chenal, man. So even if, honestly, it would be better. You can probably better. It'd be better just to let him go, man. Try to trade this guy so he can go somewhere and play.
Yeah.
He's not going to play here.
Yeah. You saying it like that, not looking at the future far as the position and the money they have committed at that positions, at those positions. It's going to be hard for him to find playing time. Yeah. So it might be the best move to go ahead and try to trade him, to be honest. Right. If they do move on and get a Thibodeau or something like that. Or if somebody else pops up and they add.
Somebody else might pop up with the June 1st cut. Somebody else might pop up.
Right. But I would try to move Frankie first.
I would try to get Frankie out the door.
I love Frankie. And
that's my guy.
Again, man. I know I'll get pushback on who to keep. But I'm looking at the age and the youth and, just the future outcome, how they can get more usage out of a younger guy like Jordan McGee than they came with a Frankie Louvu. And I think when Frankie's deal is up, they're going to probably look to move on from him next year anyway, to be honest.
Yeah, I think this is his last season in Burgundy. Yeah. No question about it.
It was a 3-year deal.
I think he'll be gone. Yeah, he'll be gone next year.
Yeah. I thought it was a 3-year deal, so this is last year.
He'll be gone. And, honestly, I think, if they don't make a move at that linebacker spot, then Jordan McGee could be that guy. I think he can be that guy to take over for my man, Frankie Louvu. I think he can play that position and probably play it better than Frankie can. So,
well, either way, we're
good at linebacker.
You've heard me say, if I had the choice between those two, I'm sitting down Frankie.
Yeah,
I'm going with, that's just me. So, I'm going with Jordan McGee. So,
no, I feel you on that one.
So, and again, I love Frankie. So,
that's my guy.
Slight. Yeah, it's just a problem to have, man. It's a problem that I'm glad.
It's a problem to have.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
All right. OG Zeke, man. Another episode in the books. For the Commander family, man. We're going to keep doing this thing. But listen, if you stumbled across this page, you stumbled across this channel, you like this content, you want to support this content, the best way to do that is subscribe, man. You bang that subscribe button. It's right below. It's sitting right there. It's been waiting this whole time for you to hit it. All you got to do is hit that button. You bang that like button too. You ring the notification bell. And also don't forget to leave a comment. If there's something in here you saw that you want to comment on, leave us a comment, man. We'll get back to you. It better be right away, but we will get back to you. So if you can do that for us, we'll keep pushing out this content that you love. And it's going to be fire every week, baby. You can believe that.
That's right.
All right.
Believe it. That's right.
All right, OG Zeke, let's get out of here, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it
again.
All right, man.
For the Commanders Nation, thanks again.
Peace. Peace.